It could be argued that the power of imagination is one of the most important, if not one of the most vital aspects of landscape photography. Being able to head out into the great unknown, finding something that stands out from everything else. Most people will probably go out and just see a river, a mountain, and think of it as nothing more than what they see with their eyes. As a photographer, you see potential. Not too long ago, I ventured down to the Kent coast and I made the trip out to Dungeness. Whilst I was down there, I talked about how it's got an eerie feeling to it, how it's very post-apocalyptic almost. It's a place that's really strange. It's almost like time has forgotten all about its existence. Beautiful, hauntingly really. Of course, neither of those factors actually apply to Dungeness, of course. Yet with the vessels left on the beach, with the fishing equipment left strewn, abandoned all over the place, it helps kind of create this story. It kind of gives subject matter that's perfect for photography terms in one sense. And kind of going out somewhere like that with that kind of imagination where it feels post-apocalyptic, where it feels like it's a place where time has forgotten all about its existence, kind of helps add to the narrative. Telling a story with your images as a photographer, that's always kind of a mindset that I do struggle with a little bit. When I head out with the camera most of the time, I'm doing so going out to an area like where I am today, purely because, oh, there's something interesting there to shoot. Let's capture it. There is nothing wrong with having an imagination, of course. For photography, I kind of see it as a lot more of a strength than a lot more of a weakness. I can't actually think of the weaknesses. Being able to go out into the countryside, going out and enjoying a landscape and being able to see something a lot different to what everyone else can see. Before I came out here, I even jumped on and asked Google just what having an imagination means. Having an imagination is the cognitive ability to form mental images, sensations or concepts not currently perceived by the senses. It can act as a powerful, often unconscious tool for creativity, problem solving and simulating potential futures. It bridges knowledge with possibility, allowing for innovation. So what's all this got to do with photography, heading out with the camera, I hear you ask? Well, for today I've headed out somewhere extremely new, somewhere that I've never ventured before. Today I've journeyed north into Essex for the first time, at least the first time for photography reasons. I've journeyed out here as a result completely into the unknown. I've no prior knowledge of this place, I've got no prior experience of this place. I just saw it on the maps, fancied heading somewhere new, and I thought, yeah, let's go there. And days like this out, they're fun. They're a little bit of a challenge. I'm almost stepping back in time in a photographic sense because I'm travelling out here today. I don't know where any good shots are. It's not an easy trip out with the camera. I'm not going out to somewhere familiar, so I know where compositions are. I know if it's worth it or not. This could even be a complete waste of time, although already it doesn't feel that way. I'm coming in blind almost, and this is where I'm having to use my imagination really, because I'm in a new landscape and I'm having to use that imagination to find new shots worth capturing. It's quite exciting when you think about it. And thankfully, I think I've managed to find that subject that I've been looking for, the sense of imagination. I've wandered away from the boatyard. I'm out here now in the marshes as the rain begins to fall just a little bit. I've found what is my favourite type of subject to shoot. This lone tree sitting here in the marshes. You can just sense the sort of sadness, the sense of solitude that you get from this sort of subject. It's why I love shooting it so much. It's almost poetic. So my adventures to an unknown into a brand new landscape have taken me away from the boatyard. They've now taken me away from the marsh, and I've now come down to the side of the river. Today it's all been about discovery and using my imagination. For this next shot though, I think this really will test the power of my imagination as a whole. Now the biggest oddity about this image that I'm going to try and capture is the fact that as I stand around here now, you're probably thinking, what on earth is he going to try and capture? Oh, we've got a house over in the distance, but that's it. There's nothing else really worth capturing here. But it's these marshes out here at the moment, the way the patterns align. This is what I'm after today. It might not work because the weather is letting me down a little bit. The rain has returned, it's really windy, and for this shot I really need to get the drone up. It might be able to work, I might be able to get it to work with the camera. But where I'm standing now, the marsh from above, and even from this point of view, it looks like, and it takes the shape of a tree. The marsh is creating these patterns of these branches, and where I am right now is the stem, the trunk, the base of the tree. The rain is coming down harder, so I think this might be an image that I have to prioritise, rely on the next time I'm here. But for now, I'll do the best that I can.